All right, it's gaming news time, and buckle up because there's a lot going on this week. Like seriously, the gaming industry just doesn't know how to chill. It looks like the long-rumored GTA 4 remaster is actually happening, and let me just say, it's about damn time. If you've ever stepped into Nico Bellic's shoes, you already know this game is criminally underrated. Gritty story, iconic voice acting, and one of the most grounded, tragic characters Rockstar's ever written. And now, rumors are heating up that we're finally getting a current-gen version. We've got major new releases dropping across every genre, from fantasy RPGs and brutal shooters to retro fighting games making a comeback. And that's just the beginning. Big W for PlayStation Plus subscribers this month. This lineup is stacked. So yeah, a lot to break down, a lot to be hyped about, and maybe a few things to cry over. Let's get into it.
This?
Can't say, but what I do believe in is the old man. If he says there's a spring, I bet he's right.
I don't believe it. Then, the river didn't dry up on its own.
Big W for PlayStation Plus subscribers this month. This lineup is stacked. If you're on PS Plus Extra or Premium, you've got a buffet of bangers coming your way starting May 20th. Let's start with the standout, Sandland. Yeah, the new action RPG from Dragon Ball's Akira Toriyama. It's got desert exploration, vehicle building, anime vibes, and a crew of total weirdos, including a literal demon prince named Beelzebub. What more do you want? Then there's Soul Hackers 2, perfect for anyone into neon-soaked cyberpunk, demons, and saving the world from a digital apocalypse. Classic Atlas vibes, deep turn-based combat, stylish as hell, and if you're into being scared senseless, Five Nights at Freddy's, Help Wanted, Full-Time Edition is dropping too. It includes the base game and the creepy DLC, Curse of Dreadbear. So, you can play it in VR if you're brave enough, or stick to regular mode and still probably scream like a baby. Oh, and Battlefield 5 is back. So if you missed it the first time around, now's your shot to dive into chaotic World War II action, massive multiplayer battles, and the underrated Firestorm Battle Royale. They even threw in the whole Stalker Legends of the Zone trilogy, remastered for PS4/PS5. Think post-apocalyptic survival horror with radiation, mutants, and really bad decisions. It's grim, it's gritty, it's great. Fighting game fans get Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, Rising, and strategy nerds get Humankind, where you basically rewrite the course of human civilization. Cozy gamers, Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life is your chill zone. Farming, romance, building your legacy. And one more for the premium tier folks. Battle Engine Aquila, a deep cut from the PS2 days. It's a mech shooter where you're flying and blasting in massive battles. Very early 2000s energy, in the best way. Honestly, this might be one of the best PS Plus months in a while. Tons of variety, some newer releases, and something for basically every type of gamer.
Is to gather up the last 5 extant Aquanium capsules in the world and use them to restart Garum, the flying fortress.
But the one quality our new sovereign must possess is the power to combat and vanquish fiends.
Now, foul fiend! Unless you want your friends to lose their heads, get on your knees and grovel before me!
Preparing to fire main cannon! Powering up! Fire!
First big story of the day, Sony might be cooking up something wild, a PlayStation 6 handheld, and apparently it's no slouch. According to new leaks, this thing could actually outperform the Xbox Series S. But yeah, don't get too excited. It's still gonna be a step down from the full-blown PS5. So here's what we know. This rumored handheld is built around a 15-watt chip based on 3-nanometer architecture, which basically means it's super power efficient and pretty damn modern. A well-known AMD leaker, going by Kepler L2, claims it'll have much less than 40 compute units, which is interesting because the PS5 has 36 CUs and the Series S has 20. That puts the handheld somewhere in between, performance-wise. It's supposed to run PlayStation 5 games natively, not streamed, not emulated, but straight up on the device. The catch? You'll probably be running them at a lower resolution and with toned-down graphics. Think performance mode, but handheld. There's no official official date yet for either the PS6 or this portable version, but the leak says the chip inside the handheld will hit its final design stage, called tape-out, a few months after the main PS6 chip does. So, yeah, this thing is real. It's in the pipeline, and it might drop not long after the home console. Portable PS5 level gaming in your hands. If Sony pulls this off, we could be looking at the most powerful handheld ever made. Next up, GTA 6 Trailer 2 just broke the internet, literally. Rockstar dropped the trailer out of nowhere on May 6th, and within 24 hours, it hit 475 million views across YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, you name it. That's not just big for gaming. That's the biggest video launch in the entire history of the internet. It even crushed Marvel's Deadpool and Wolverine trailer, which held the record at 365 million. And to really put it into perspective, GTA 6's first trailer, which already felt massive, had 93 million in 24 hours and is currently sitting at about 255 million total. Trailer 2 almost doubled that in one freaking day. All right, so let's break down what Trailer 2 actually showed us. Because Rockstar didn't just drop a trailer, they dropped a ton of new info hidden in plain sight. First off, we got a way deeper look at our two main characters, Jason and Lucia. Jason's this ex-soldier turned drug runner kind of guy, while Lucia's a tough-as-nails ex-con from Liberty City trying to start fresh. Their chemistry gives total Bonnie and Clyde vibes. They're not just partners in crime, they're probably in it for the ride or die. It's clear the story's gonna revolve a lot around their relationship, not just the chaos around them. The world? Massive. We're talking a full state called Leonida, Rockstar's take on Florida. You've got the flashy neon lights of Vice City, swampy bayous and grass rivers, shady resort towns like Port Gellhorn, an industrial biker-infested dump called Ambrosia, and even tropical islands out in the Leonida Keys. It's not just a map, it's a whole ecosystem with wildlife, crime, and chaos baked into every region. Gameplay-wise, they actually showed a bit more than people realize. There's jet skis, fishing, scuba diving, even kayaking. They teased improved melee combat, more interactive environments, and this hilarious in-game social media system that mirrors TikTok or Instagram. It looks like Rockstar's leaning into satire more than ever, especially with all the influencers, viral stunts, and Florida-style madness baked into the story. And get this, everything in that trailer was captured on a regular PS5, not a dev kit, not a pro model. That's real-time rendering with ray tracing and dynamic lighting baked in. Imagine what it's gonna look like on upgraded hardware. They also gave us quick flashes of new side characters, like an old-school drug runner, a music producer, corrupt businessmen, even a wannabe rap duo trying to blow up in Vice City. It's all layered into that Rockstar-style world building, and it feels dense. So yeah, between the record-breaking views and the raw detail in that trailer, this isn't just another GTA. It's shaping up to be the biggest entertainment launch in history. May 26, 2026. Mark it. Huge news for GTA fans, especially if you've been missing Liberty City. It looks like the long-rumored GTA 4 remaster is actually happening, and let me just say, it's about damn time. If you've ever stepped into Nico Bellic's shoes, you already know this game is criminally underrated. Gritty story, iconic voice acting, and one of the most grounded, tragic characters Rockstar's ever written. And now, rumors are heating up that we're finally getting a current-gen version. Multiple insiders, including the ever-reliable Tez2, are claiming the remaster could drop later this year, and it's expected to include the episodes from Liberty City expansions too. That's a whole lot of Liberty City chaos packed into one release. Perfect timing too, right? With GTA 6 officially delayed to May 2026, Rockstar might be using this remaster to hold us over, and honestly, that's not a bad move. Now before you ask, no, it probably won't have multiplayer, and that's fine. The real heart of GTA 4 was always Nico's story. It's rumored to get enhanced visuals, possibly improved lighting and textures, but no wild gameplay overhauls. Don't expect parkour or flying bikes. Do expect a polished, smoother, more beautiful version of that classic Liberty City experience. So let's talk about where it absolutely shined and where it kind of stumbled.
Oh, fuck, don't move, boy. How are you? Eh? Oh, where you come from? How are you?
Hey, man, I'm here to see Jacob. It's Nico.
Nico? Batman, what going on there, sir? Some boy just beat off the door. Some boy don't say call himself Nico, say he want to see a road boy.
Nico, I'm a boy that bad man. Yo, free up the boy, man, yo.
Oh, your boy that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Boy that,
Come
yo.
my youth. Come upstairs, go talk to Little J for one thing, man.
I want to control the taxi.
Oh man, storytelling. This was Rockstar at its most grounded. Niko Bellic wasn't your typical power fantasy protagonist. He was bitter, broken, and trying to escape a violent past that kept pulling him back in. The game's tone was heavy, way more mature than San Andreas. The narrative hit hard, full of moral gray areas, betrayal, and characters that felt real. That final choice at the end still punches you in the gut today. The physics engine, Euphoria, was also groundbreaking at the time. The way people stumbled, ragdolled, reacted dynamically to punches, bullets, or car crashes. It added this weirdly immersive weight to everything. No game had that kind of physicality back then. And Liberty City, easily one of Rockstar's best maps. It felt alive, gritty, claustrophobic, vertical, and full of weird little moments. You could get lost in that city for hours without touching a mission. Where it stumbled, mostly gameplay and expectations. Let's be real, GTA 4 wasn't as fun as San Andreas. You lost a lot of sandbox chaos. No planes, no tanks, less customization. People missed the gym, the RPG elements, the jetpacks, the over-the-top insanity. Instead, you got a serious, slower-paced game with fewer toys. That didn't sit well with everyone. Gunplay was also kind of clunky, and driving, love it or hate it. It felt like piloting boats, heavy, realistic, but sometimes frustrating when you just wanted to whip around corners like a maniac. And then there was the cousin. Roman's constant calls to go bowling became meme-worthy for a reason. That early version of Rockstar's social system felt more like a chore than anything meaningful. But here's the thing, even with its flaws, GTA 4 aged like fine wine. It wasn't trying to be flashy, it was trying to be real, and in doing that, it carved out a unique place in the GTA universe. A remaster. Yeah, that would be justice. Niko deserves his comeback.
Like a bit of sarcasm when someone's got you by the balls.
Yo, guess what just dropped out of nowhere? Mortal Kombat 1, Definitive Edition.
Possibilities are endless. Perhaps now you wish to entertain my offer. Allow me to salute your tailor. That is a hell of a fine suit.
No tease, no hype buildup. Warner Brothers just straight up hit us with a surprise fatality and launched the full, all-in-one version of MK1 across PS5, Xbox Series, PC, and yep, even the poor old Switch. If you skipped MK1 back in 2023, this is seriously your moment. You're getting everything bundled together. The base game, both combat packs, the Chaos Reigns story expansion, bonus skins, movie content, the Jean-Claude Van Damme skin for Johnny Cage, and even 1,250 dragon crystals. Like, it's stacked. And let's talk about those DLC fighters for a second. Omni-Man, Peacemaker, Homelander from Pack 1, then Ghostface, Conan the Barbarian, and the freaking T-1000 in Pack 2. It's like a horror action crossover dream. And if you're someone who likes to flex a little style, yep, they've packed in movie skins for Johnny, Shao Kahn, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Katana, plus a bunch of rare pre-order cosmetics you probably missed the first time around. Now, fair warning, if you're on Switch, it's still the same broken version. Looks like it barely runs, and they didn't upgrade it for the upcoming Switch 2 either, which kinda sucks. That definitely feels like a missed opportunity. But if you're on PS5 or Xbox and you've been waiting to pull the trigger, this is the best version to grab. No more chasing down DLCs or missing content. It's the complete Mortal Kombat 1 experience, finally in one place. Oh, and just a heads up, the Mortal Kombat 2 movie is dropping October 24th. So yeah, Mortal Kombat's having a moment right now. If you're not in the fight yet, now's the time. Alright, Helldivers fans, this one's a massive update.
Attention, Helldivers. This is a galactic emergency. The true Illuminate invasion has arrived. Planetary defenses are overwhelmed. In a sudden, completely unprovoked offensive, they emerged. Nothing is safe. Not even the heart of democracy itself. Liberty's darkest hour approaches. Super Earth needs you. All Helldivers to Hellpods. The battle for humanity has begun.
After months, no, a year and a half, of players begging for it, weapon customization is finally here, and it's not some half-baked afterthought. It's a full-blown overhaul of how you build your loadouts. And yeah, Sony and Arrowhead just dropped this out of nowhere alongside a new faction reveal and a whole bunch of terrifying enemy types. So let's break it down, starting with the good stuff. You can now level up most primary weapons. We're talking up to level 25 in some cases, by completing missions. As your weapons level up, you unlock new attachments and patterns. We're talking sights, magazines, muzzles, underbarrels, full modular customization, just like people have been asking for since launch. Want to tune your assault rifle for range and precision? Go for it. Prefer a beefy SMG with faster reloads and an underbarrel grip? You can build that now. And on top of that, there's cosmetic options like desert, forest, arctic, and urban camo skins to give your gear that personal touch. Some weapons, likely the more exotic or special ones like the Blitzer or Purifier, might not be customizable yet, but the bulk of the main arsenal is fair game. They're also dropping a stash of camo patterns tied to past war bonds like Freedom's Flame, Viper Commandos, and Chemical Agents. These will unlock with the Masters of Ceremony war bond launching May 15th, so yeah, if you missed out on old rewards, this is your shot to catch up and give your squad a fresh look. The Superstore's getting a massive emergency expansion, 14 full pages of content. So if you've been waiting forever for certain armor pieces or stratagems to cycle back in, they're just available now. No more RNG, no more missing out. New enemy faction alert. The Illuminate are finally here, and they're bringing chaos. We've got Stingray jet fighters doing deadly strafing runs, Crescent Overseers laying explosive charges on players in cover, and the absolute nightmare fuel, the Flesh Mob, a Frankenstein's monster of twisted alien parts designed for brute force destruction. Oh, and apparently there are even bigger enemy ships lurking out there, but details are still hush-hush. Just know this, if you thought the automatons were bad, the Illuminate are here to make you suffer. This isn't just a patch, it's a game-changing update. Weapon customization is here. Old gear is back, the store is wide open, and there's a whole new faction to fight that might just be tougher than anything we've faced yet. If you've been sleeping on Helldivers 2, now's the time to dive back in. Democracy needs managing, and now you can manage it with a custom sight and an Arctic camo SMG. If you want to be ahead of all the gaming leaks and news, specifically PlayStation news, time for you to subscribe. And as always, a like on the video is very much appreciated.